would make your life easier, Mike, as a digital content creator?
What would make
From
my life
yeah,
easier?
from whichever stakeholder. It's not only government, you know, private sector. Like he does a lot of corporate gigs. You know, it could be taxes. It could be
Lots of money.
sorry, what?
Yeah, continue.
No, just basically, what would be the ideal environment for you to work in?
What would be the ideal environment for me to work in? As a creator, the ideal environment, it's a good question, you know, it has really put me on the spot. I would love to think I'm already in that environment where I just have my own space, my own creative freedom to just come up with every single thing that I want to come up with. Especially as a creator, especially when I'm collaborating or partnering with a brand, I'd love to be in a space where I'm given the freedom to just have my own creativity, basically my own creative freedom, where I'll have to use, you know, like every single tool I have to engage or to do that specific partnership. I don't know if that answers the question, but I really don't have like a direct answer to that.
So that creative, what do you call it? Like not being micromanaged.
Yeah, I don't want to be exactly. I don't want to be micromanaged, and also lots of money would also do the deed.
Lots of money.
Yeah, lots of money. I mean, money will solve everything. Not everything, but you know, everything. But what I would say is freedom, creative freedom, because I think that what most people do not understand is creativity is a very vast resource, but tapping into it is kind of exhausting. So we need the freedom, we need the time to tap into it and to become the creators who we really are. You know, I don't know if it makes sense.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Do you ever get questions like, "Hey, Maiko, utapata bibi na hii kazi?"
Exactly, I get that a lot. It's fortunately most people find me hilarious, and also unfortunately some people find me weird, and you know, some people even in the comment section, you know, why are you a man playing female characters, blah blah blah. I get asked all the time, and you know, I'm just like, you know, I'm just used to it. And I mean, in whatever thing you do, there must be the good and the bad. There must be the positive and the negative. Yeah. And if you're in the kitchen, you know, you always have to be ready to get to touch the heat, to touch the hot, to touch the cold. So yeah, I'm always ready. Yeah.
And in terms of how lucrative an enterprise is digital content creation, do you see a future in it? Is it just, you know, is it a passing fad for you? Like, how do you plan to level up?
Okay, I would say, first of all, I would say content creation or creativity is quite lucrative. It is quite lucrative. I mean, I am a full-time creator. It pays my bills, it pays my rent, it fuels, you know, creativity. I mean, content creation is lucrative. But myself, I would speak personally. Probably, there's a question you asked, Tanya, what are your aspirations? I would connect the question you just asked with that. I would say that in the foreseeable future, probably as a content creator, I would love to see myself in the global space, you know. And thank God now we have like platforms like TikTok, YouTube, you know, platforms that would really boost you and get you to and fuel you to be at a place where you'd get global recognition. That's where I want to see myself in the foreseeable future. And also, most people know me as a comedian, you know, as an entertainer. But and I feel like most people do not know that I also sing. I'm also a musician. My single actually debuted in 2020. It's called The Upper Room Experience. I do gospel music, and I'm also currently working on an album. It's called Sounds of the Last Days. It will be available soon on every single streaming platform. As soon as probably 2 weeks from now, tentatively.
What's the name of the single?
The single is called, the single that I released in 2020 is called The Upper Room Experience. It's available.
The what?
The Upper Room Experience.
Oh, The Upper Room Experience.
Yeah, The Upper Room Experience. You can find it on YouTube and also on Spotify and basically on every single digital selling platform. And I'm also, as I said before, I'm also currently working on an album. It's called Sounds of the Last Days. The first song, I'm releasing it tentatively in 2 or 1 week. So yeah, as I said before, in the foreseeable future, I want to see myself not only as a content creator, but also as a musician in the global space. Not only in the Kenyan, in the Kenyan creator space, in the African creator space, but in the global creator space. And yeah, I think it's possible. That's where I want to see myself in the foreseeable future, in 2 or 1 year, probably. Yeah.
I have 2 singers. You're a singer?
Yeah.
I have 2 singers in studio, as it turns out. Musao shocked me. Do you also have an album?
Yes. Actually,
oh, what?
About
oh my
5 years
God,
ago.
what's not
Wow.
possible with you?
Yeah, you did
Oh,
it.
you do?
Yeah, it was trending for some time.
Oh.
I'm joking, come on. I wish.